Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium. And anytime the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So Washington's offense will start this game off. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the head forcing that incompletion.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense, but you've got to do a better job of ball security.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
Just does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great matchup.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got room at the 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And the Horned Frogs are marching down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback.
And they get the sack right out of the gate.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. Got to get a big gain. Got to get that first down. Nice job getting nose for the first down.
A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Now on 2nd down. Running the option, it's Rodgers.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Washington sends out the punt team.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick creates a big mojo for your team.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. He got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some.
And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive, David.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Snagged on the outside, it's Richardson. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets a block, and the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, TCU. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball. The Kings defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Fast motion from the offense. Going up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Right. 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Trying to bully their way in. And he's going to take it to the house. Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Washington Huskies taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So TCU's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When their receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. Off he goes. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. To the ground with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for a man, it's Rodgers. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good game before the stop is made.
And that is a big hit. And that's a hit that I'm going, listen, I'm the OC, I'm the head coach. I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs and I want to run my quarterback. But, Palmer, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I want him to take hits and the other times when I want him to take a slide.
Yeah, you got to live to play another day if you're this quarterback right now. You know this defense, their eyes are lighting up every time they see you take off and run. They know they're going to get those opportunities to try to put you down. You've got to slide. You've got to try to get out of bounds. You've got to really try to save yourself because this team needs you if they're going to win the game.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. What a disappointment. No good.
Personal foul.
Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. He'll come out throwing on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cook. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Horned Frogs are in the red zone. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to it.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside for the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll return it. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Rodgers. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Everybody talks about DBs. They talk about dropping coverage and not being physical. That DB begs to differ. Great tackle coming up, playing physical like a linebacker.
Got it in the middle. It's Moore. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Using his legs, it's Coleman. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They want to power it in on the ground on third and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Fourth and goal from the 5. The offense is still out there. This epitomizes confidence. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. They're going to pass on what would figure to be an easy 3 points and instead go for it on fourth down. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down. The offense set for a first down play.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They'll run it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the left. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And you got man-to-man coverage. You're running that curl route. That ball has to come out. You know you're going to get it. Like, you know you stopped your route. He's going to be right there. He does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It'll be a draw. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Finds his man. It's Richardson. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Really good throw and catch there, David, but on third down, you have to put a little bit of heat on the quarterback somehow.
Somehow, some way, get him uncomfortable. They didn't do it there. Great job by his offensive line. Nice protection, good clean pocket. QB rips the football, easily gets the first down.
On the ground, it's Payne. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Do they have another third down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Well, that's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, we talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had in these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. On the move, it's Rodgers. Might be looking to run. At the 35, he's open. And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Washington wants to go quickly.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Leaves it with the running back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Trying to punch it in. And makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Throws to the back. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. A completion, but not quite enough for the 1st down. 3rd down coming for this offense. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Pulls it in, it's Cook. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Horned Frogs are threatening on 1st and goal. On the option. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. They're bringing heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Washington.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They start this 3rd quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Washington right back to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The sweet feet buy a little time. And incomplete on the deep ball. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. On the run, it's Rodgers. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the 1st down, I think you just keep your points. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3, and now the offense with a chance for more. On the ground, it's Coleman. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at that, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Offense calls a timeout. Big down coming. They want to talk it over. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. They'll try it on the ground. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
That's a risky play call there. Fourth and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense.
Touchdown, Washington! And that one will give them the lead.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And finally, out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
One of the first things I want to do when I come into a game is I'm going to go, where do I have the advantage? Where are my guys better than yours? And maybe they feel good about their matchup out wide. Some of those wide receivers making some of these big plays down the field. This is a good sign for this offense.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. A first down run on the doorstep. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Jumped on top of the pile. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on third down. They'll try to pound their way in. And he'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Memphis. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
That DB had a different story. He had something to say, coming up, making a physical tackle.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball...
And that pass intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
They'll leave it with him. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything.
Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
You see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Washington wants to go quickly. Gives it to the back on the draw. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Handoff to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Get a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. He's right on target. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now it's second and goal.
And down here near the goal.
And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Husky! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 95, set to kick this one.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Fires to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Finds the tight end. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so it's been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Give as they work on that clock. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. This offense has a second down play. Looking for room, it's Cook. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Offense set on first down. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reese, productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I